Hey, this is Gavin Palmer with Hero LFG LLC, and I listened to the Friday Morning Nameless YouTube channel, and Chad spoke with Mo, and it sounds like Mo will be the head of an organization for within this little corner of the internet. And he said that Satanists are not allowed, which concerns me because I don't think that he has done research on Satanism and the different kinds of Satanism. So that's concerning. And then it's also concerning because there are behaviors which I think are good, and there are behaviors I think are bad. And so my concern is that Mo is going to make mistakes and is already making mistakes and has no means by which his mistakes can be corrected. So my question to Mo is, why aren't Satanists allowed? And specifically, what is not allowed? I think I heard Jacob Facciarecci say something like, burn down Lutheran churches, and I'm wondering if that kind of person who says those kinds of things will be allowed, and if so, how, when a person says those kinds of things, what is the appropriate response? And these kinds of questions. I'm really interested in these kinds of questions because the answers to these kinds of questions depend on the mission of the organization and the processes and procedures by which the organization operate. So my recommendation to Mo is that there be a process by which error correction can happen. And I would point out the first error is saying something like, Satanist will not be allowed. That would be, so that's two mistakes that Mo has made already. He said Satanists are not allowed, which, there isn't even a board yet, right? And so a leader should be consulting with the board. And then number two, it's like, well, how do you get in touch with Mo? And how should errors be identified and communicated and handled? This is the same feedback I gave to Joey when he had the Bridges of Meaning Discord server. It's the same kind of concern. And these are important questions. And the answers to these questions can help, I would say, make or break a community. So I'm very curious about what happens, and I hope that Mo will be supported by a good board. I hope that Mo and the board will value an error correction process, and I hope that the board and Mo will discourage people saying things like burn down Lutheran churches, or say things like those people are clowns, right? And like when people say those group of people are clowns, I feel like that's exactly what Mo did when he spoke against the Satanists. So yeah, I think it's very concerning that I don't think that I hope that this thing shapes up well, and that Mo will apologize for excluding the Satanist, or for saying that he would exclude the Satanist, and to speak in a condescending way toward the Satanist. So that's it for me.